Hi there, this is Sandra Longmore, and I'm just getting ready here to start my broadcast. And I'm going to do updates this time. I'm going to update to to Facebook and to Twitter, something brand new for me because I haven't done that before. And I'm going to adjust my volume a little bit here. And there we go. All right, it's 12:59 and my show starts at 1 o'clock. And I'm really excited today about what I'm going to bring to you. It's going to be really, really good. So, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, it's 1 o'clock. Hi there, this is Sandra Longmore at the Golden Goddess Program, Creating Calm Network. And I am so happy to be here. It is going to be a wonderful program today. I'm going to bring to you a meditation and a special video clip, and I'm going to talk about living life, and I'm going to talk about not living life when life is over. So it's about life and it's about death, this program. And I think you're going to find it really interesting. I know I did when I created it. So here's my first slide, and that is on the Golden Bridge here. So all these little things to do here to get a live view stream. I'm going to take the sound down a little more. So this is the Golden Bridge, CCN, Creating Calm Network.com, and this is Sandra Longmore. Now you can go to the Creating Calm Network and find all kinds of wonderful surprises, many Ustream TVs and also Blog Talk Radio. And you too can become one of us and do the very same thing we are. So just check out our network. Now, a little bit about me. This is one of my business cards. It's the Creating the Law of Attraction, and I am twice certified as a Law of Attraction trainer and certifier. And this is my bio. I'm a life coach. I'm a certified energy master that's coming up in March of 2014. Like I told you, I'm twice certified law of attraction trainer, and I'm a certified master vision board trainer. I'm a published author, and I'm an educator of the arts. And you can contact me. You can contact me at Facebook, in my regular Facebook page, or in my Transformational Coach page. That's my fan page. And I'd love if you did that. And yeah, do it. Just do it. I'm on Twitter, I'm on LinkedIn, and I'm on YouTube. So Sandra Longmore, everything's under my name. Even my email, sandralongmore@sandralongmore.com, and my internet site, my name, sandralongmore.com. So do that. Contact me. Check out my programs. Just finishing up a wonderful one called the Feminine Way. So I would love to have you contact me. Now, this is a review of learning that we had last week. So last week, we talked about the last golden bridge of life and how to truly live in this moment is to come to a peace and an expectation of crossing the last golden bridge in a way of celebration for you and for those who you love. And I dedicate this broadcast to my mother, Marjorie Etta Hilden, who was born in 1919 on August 4th. And she is right approaching the last golden bridge. I had a dream recently, and it was about a container, about a cardboard box. And in that cardboard box, it was closing. And the thoughts were, my container is closing now. And ever since I had that dream, I have felt my mother's presence. She assures me that she is in a very good place and is excited about what is next. And I can also feel her two sisters, Evelyn and Dorothy, who are already on the other side. They've crossed over the last golden bridge, and they are happy. They are so happy and joyous. I mean, just even beyond happy. And I have yet to understand this mystery of life, but I do feel good about whatever waits for those when their container closes. So my mother is close. Hospice is with her now, and I have chosen to keep this information of my mother's condition to myself. I recognize that when I share that this is happening to my mother, the person I share it with has a vibration, and it's their vibration that hurts, not mine. So I like this sacred, peaceful place I am with my mother, with her transition time. And it's precious to me, it's sacred to me. So I do choose not to share it with a lot of people. And here I am on the Creating Calm Network and sharing it with thousands of you. But it's different when you share it one-on-one. So in deciding how to approach this subject of when you transition into non-physical, I decided on a YouTube video from an Abraham Hicks seminar. Now, I love Abraham Hicks's things, seminars and their workshops. I get the download of all of them, and I find them so useful in giving me information about how to live my life in a more positive, joyous manner. So here is the video now.
That's one way to catch up to what you become. But I've heard you describe many times that to some people it's like the next logical step, or as easy as walking in from one room to another, from when you transition to pure non-physical consciousness. And we also have a lot of people who have near-death experience who talk about seeing a light or a tunnel or a stairway to heaven or whatever you may call it. I want to get, if you can describe that. Is it really a light or a tunnel or anything like that, or is it just boom, we're back into non-pure physical experience?
Well, the sensation that you have as an individual moving into this, in other words, this is like the ultimate moving into the vortex, isn't it? So just look at it this way. If you've been hanging around in the vortex while you've been in your physical body, then moving into the vortex will just feel like, what are we having for lunch now? In other words, you will not have the sensation of release of resistance. It's the feeling of relief that is so evident. If somebody's been in despair or in fear, and that's the perspective from which they make their transition, then their feeling of release and relief is just beyond description. So really the variable is how resistant were you before you made your transition, which makes a lot of people wonder, well, if I wasn't resistant at all, why would I make my transition at all? Don't I make my transition? Isn't that punishment for my resistance? That's what a lot of people think. And we say a lot of times people make their transition into non-physical because they have explored what's going on here to their satisfaction, and they are looking from a new vantage point from which to explore. Esther had a really wonderful experience quite early on in her Abraham experience, because they had been invited by Burl Ives, who was a very well-known singer many years ago, to visit in his home. And they got to know him. They were there a few times and got to play with him and converse with him and get to know him and his wife Dorothy. And then they didn't see him for a while, and they got word from his wife that he was getting ready to make his transition, and they were aware of it. Even when they knew him, he was ailing and never leaving the house. And so Jerry was watching television one night waiting for the weather, so he had the television muted, just watching to see when the weather began. And the news was on, and he saw a picture of Burl Ives go across the screen, and he said to Esther, I wonder what's up with Burl, because they knew he was not making another movie. And Jerry said, I wonder if Burl is getting ready to make his transition, or maybe he already did. And the news report was just reporting that he was in critical condition and so forth. And Esther sat on the sofa thinking about him and focused upon her appreciation of him, and had the unique, really rare experience of getting to feel him make his transition. And she felt the release and relief of resistance almost as if it were her own, because she was focused upon him. She had known him, remembered him, seen him as he was. And so as she focused upon him in his ailing time, she experienced the release of that resistance. And she still cannot find words to describe the deliciousness of that reemergence into non-physical in one fell swoop, leaving behind all doubt and fear and concern and sickness and sadness and soreness, leaving all of it behind and becoming whole, who you are. We cannot find the words to explain to you the exhilaration that that death experience is. You'll know it when you croak, and to the degree that you are in alignment, you may know it when you forgive a friend. You may know it when you let loose of an argument. You may know it when you release resistance, release resistance, release resistance. But we've got to tell you that croaking experience is the ultimate releasing of resistance. And then Esther said, Burl, do you know what you have just done? And she could feel the fullness of him. She could feel his laughter. She was translating it through the apparatus that she knew was him, so she could feel the heartiness and the fullness of him. And he said to her, oh, Esther, it is so much more than Abraham told me it would be. And then he said, you know, it's odd. Things that bothered me deeply just seconds ago now are of no concern at all. And Esther said, will you talk to me again? And he said, I don't know. In other words, he had no earthly care or concern. Esther could feel his eagerness. It was like he had walked through a doorway into an expansive environment that he just could not wait to devour fully. And everything that was before was irrelevant, because he was now living real time, you see. So that is what we are wanting to convey to all of you. You don't have to have the death experience to have that exhilarating release of resistance. You can stand in your body in the love that is really you, but this physical environment will tease you from time to time out of your vortex. That's just fine. Step one is a good thing. When you're out of your vortex, just bless the contrast that causes the expansion, and as quickly as you can, turn your attention back to what's in the vortex. We wish for all of you that upon your death experience, as Esther or someone like her who is tuned to the vibrational frequency of non-resistance says to you, how is it, that your answer will be, it's just like every day. Because you can live heaven on earth, you see. It's not where you are, it's your vibrational aptitude.
Thank you.
This is what I truly believe. And as my mother is approaching that bridge, I think that this is what's happening to her. And I am going to live the rest of my life with appreciation and gratitude, looking for the good in life. And if I feel bad, and I will, that too is part of my learning about how to live my life in a more expanded way. And when I approach the last golden bridge and think about my future once I cross, I will just let go, knowing my future is good, and that I had lived a life that was truly beautiful. And what waits on the other side of the bridge will even be more beautiful than I could possibly imagine. So as Abraham says, the basis of our life is freedom. The purpose of your life is joy, and you are free to choose to discover new avenues for joy, and in your joy you will grow. And in your joyous growth, you will add to the growth experience of all that is. However, you are also free to choose bondage or pain. You are so free to choose. We actually have the choice. Do you choose freedom or do you choose struggle? Now, last week, speaking of struggle and choice, we did this exercise called the life wheel. Do you remember? Well, some of you might have looked at your life wheel and thought, oh, darn, I want something different. I don't like the struggle. I want to emphasize now that the point of your now reality in this present moment as we are here talking together, if you are feeling struggle and bondage, you can change it right now. You don't have to have that brand new house to feel good. You don't have to have that job, that special job, to feel good. You do not have to have that special significant other or friend to feel the happiness you deserve right now in this very, very moment. You only need to find something in your life that will uplift. And in the uplifting, you will attract more pleasurable things into your life. So, how do you do this successfully is the question. So, you might be saying, how can I do this right now in this very beautiful moment you and I are having here? Well, I invite you to see your life wheel from a different perspective. Allow yourself to expand into a place of your next possibility. And I invite you to take part of you, that part of you that allows for expansion, the part of you that has no doubt of your worthiness, and allow this part of you to expand in your mind's eye. It too is part of your life circle. So now just breathe deeply and see yourself in the future, your future self who is at a 10 in every area of your life. How does she look? What is she wearing? How does that feel to be at a 10? The big 10, double digit, in every single area of your life. Now take that feeling in deeply. You are at a 10 in every area of your life. Your wheel, your life wheel is round. And it feels so good. Now take in this vision of you, this future self, and see yourself living as a high vibrating woman. And you are having this vision of you in all the beauty of wholeness, in the beauty of harmony, in your beauty of brilliance. You see your future self. Now, I wrote a meditation and I want to share that with you now. It's a meditation that I've written to bring you more into this beautiful moment, into the field we have here of the Golden Goddess and the Golden Bridge, of living life fully until we pass over. And then there's even more there that's really, really good too. So today, living high as a vibration, a high vibrating woman. And I'm going to play the meditation now. I've set it with a slideshow and also music, which I'm really excited about, and also words. So here we go. This is a meditation that's going to help you with guidance, vision, and imagination. This guided meditation is to help you clear and relax your mind and connect to your internal guidance, to the largest part of you, to your source, to the power that creates worlds. So find a comfortable place and relax now. As we take this journey together, take a deep breath in, knowing that this breath is a breath filling you with thoughts of your magnificent life, love, and purpose, and how you can manifest this life. So as I count from 3 to 1, you will relax more and more into a beautiful, relaxing thoughts. 3. You are relaxing more and more now, knowing that you are always safe and secure. 2. You are relaxing more and more now as your mind clears and your body feels light and beautiful. And 1. You are now completely relaxed. In this beautifully relaxed state, you look around now and see a beautiful landscape, and on this landscape is a path. The path is made of beautiful, smooth stones, and you decide to take the path to see where it leads you. Further down the path, you see a bridge, and as you begin to cross over this bridge, you see a figure waiting for you. This figure is so beautiful and so full of love. You feel the love expanding as you cross over the bridge. You wonder, who is this figure? And immediately your question is answered. This is who you are in the expanded self, and you have just crossed over the bridge to the land of miracles, where anything you desire can happen instantly. Your expanded self stands quietly in front of you with such love and acceptance in her eyes that you have a feeling. Feel this feeling now as someone looks at you with complete unconditional love. Feel the feeling in your body and in your mind. And then she speaks again and says, "You are probably wondering why you are here. You are here because you have asked to be here to learn the way of miracles. So let's begin. Tell me, what do you want in your life? How do you want your typical day to be on earth?" Your mind is full of the feelings of possibilities as you tell her what your day will be like. You feel the feelings of this typical day, and you notice the activities that you have chosen. And she says, "Good, so good now. When you come back from our meeting here in the land of miracles and all possibilities, you may want to write down what we have shared together here. Also remember that you have a unique purpose that is unfolding more and more every day, and that we are on a journey together to find and fulfill your magnificent life, love, and purpose. Remember, too, that your voice in the world is important, and the world wants to hear your voice. Remember that the land of miracles is always, always available for you anytime you wish to come back. Just listen to this meditation, or you can create your own meditation, for you are a true creator of the land of miracles. As she said the word miracles, our figures were surrounded by rainbow colors, and I could not tell where she began and where I began. But the feeling, oh, that feeling was so beautiful. And I felt the urge to pick one of the colors of this beautiful rainbow. Then I heard her voice inside my head. Always remember, you can come back to the land of miracles by thinking of the color you just picked. So you can take a moment here and pick the color now. And surround yourself with the color as you return from this meditation. Deep inside you, you feel a feeling of knowing that this is possible. And you say to yourself, am I going to remember this feeling of how I can manifest my dreams into my everyday life? I know it's possible with this knowing deep inside of me. And I will begin, I just know I will begin to see them appear. And each time I see something happening in my life that once was a dream, I will smile and say to myself, I knew you were going to happen because I had a vision that is now appearing in my everyday reality. You now know that all your visions and dreams are possible with this knowledge. You now return from this guided meditation knowing that you can make up your own guided meditation that will bring to you whatever you want in life. When you are creating your own meditation, imagine how you will look and feel and be when your desire is manifested. Now slowly bring your awareness back into the world around you. Become aware of your physical body and your surroundings. Come back to earth and open your eyes when you are ready. Or if you're listening to this recording, you might just simply rest or sleep. Sleep well, beautiful. Live well, beautiful. Until we meet again. So goodbye, and I'm gonna see you next week. Okay, we got a little feedback there, so I'm gonna see you next week with another wonderful program of the Golden Goddess Creating Calm Network of the Golden Bridge. Sandra Longmore. Have a fabulous week. Bye for now.